god, let me make sure that we're live. I have got to freaking figure out the whole like live settings. It's so funny because every single time that I click live, then it's like your setting is not in the right dimension, and I'm like, okay, then I click the button that changes the dimension so I can do it horizontally, and then it doesn't let me go live, and I'm like, oh my god. But I'm here. It's all good. Hi, everyone. Oh my god, hello. Hi, Hosie's Studio. I'm so happy you're back. Hi, Sarah. I'm so happy you're back. Alice, Jeremy, hello, everyone. Yes, how is everyone doing this week? This is so exciting. Oh, Hosie's Studio, it's been a very rough few days. No, I'm so sorry. A lot of bad things happened in my area lately and personally, which really sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Hopefully this can bring some light into your life a little bit. Oh my god, that's awful. I'm sorry. But I'm so happy you're here with us today. Jeremy says, good enough, all packed for a move to some unknown new town. That's exciting. Jose Studio says, thanks. Hopefully it gets better. That's exciting. I've never moved, but it sounds stressful. Yeah, that's, I relate to that. I moved a lot, like, when I was a kid. Now I haven't moved in a very long time, so, like, that does sound very stressful, especially to a whole new town. Wow. Jeremy says, I moved around enough that the moving part isn't stressful. Not knowing where to move is now the stressful part. Oh, you don't even know? Oh my god, wow. I'm obviously like, so I was rushing because I was looking at the weather in my town, and apparently there's like big storms coming tonight. So I was hoping that this does not get interrupted by like a tornado or something. If it does, my mom's gonna barge into the room and be like, Sarah, we gotta go to the bathroom, our safe spot, because we don't have a bunker or anything. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But it could, just to let you know. But it probably won't. But I was just looking at the weather and then I was running in here because I was like, oh my god, but look at the time. Anyways, Starling Violet. Hi, Starling Violet. How are you? OMG, I'm so glad I made it last time. I was so excited, and I couldn't come. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Hi, Blade. Hey. Yes, I'm so happy you made it, Starling Violet. That's awesome. Hi, Blade. Blade says, wait, gosh, Simmons looks so gorgeous in the thumbnail. I know. She always looks gorgeous, but like season 1, like her hair was down more, and she does have her hair down a lot in like season 2 and 3 too, but she looks gorgeous in the thumbnail. I agree. Also very excited for the after party. I am so excited for the after party. Is my camera too like, hi. Let me see if I can turn that down. Okay. The after party, what I was going to say is that today is the very first after party. It's going to be our live Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. live watch party after party. And so after this, and the members of my Patreon, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. The members of my Patreon and I are going to go on my Patreon Discord, and we're gonna just have a video call where we can actually talk to each other, and we're gonna like talk all about this episode that we're about to watch. So I'm very excited for that. So if you want to become a Patreon bestie real quick and join that after party, we're gonna have after parties every single Friday after our live watch parties on here. So I'm very excited for that. So if you want to hang out with us every single Friday, other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans, and actually talk and obsess over Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that'd be so cool. It's at We Could Be Here as Designs. Same as my everything. So that's for my Patreon. And then you can get connected to the Discord right there and then. So yeah. Sarah says, I wish I could join the after party maybe someday. Yes, that would be so cool. Starling Violet says, I might sound dumb, but what's the after party? Hopefully I just explained it. Jeremy says voice chat on Discord after the watch party. Yeah, well, it's going to be a video call. So you can totally turn off your video or audio and you can totally just watch us talk about it. But it's going to be like an actual interactive like thing. Sarah says, oh, yeah, no, I wish. Sarah says, even though it was creepy and controlling, Simmons looked so beautiful when she was Cassius' servant. That's so funny. I also loved how powerful she looked in the beginning of season 7. Yes, Simmons' looks. Let's rank Simmons' looks. Mine go probably 4, then 5, 7, 1, 3, 2. No, 6 and 2. I don't know. No, 2 and 6. Yeah, that's mine. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Starling Violet. Sarah says, I love the gold accents, like the gold. She looks so pretty with the gold. And I love how she wipes it off within like 2 seconds. Like that paint would not come off in 2 seconds with a rag. Like I love that episode in season 5 so much. It's so funny. Yes, she looks gorgeous. Blade, also there's something about her season 4 look that's just perfect. I have such a crush on her, LOL, but don't we all? Yeah. Sarah says my internet might randomly crash during this. It's struggling right now. I have the clock. I will set the clock whenever we start the episode, so you can come back in and I'll tell you what time in the episode we're at. Real, Alice says I'm back home at the moment and my Wi-Fi is so bad I miss the router literally being in my bedroom. Wow, that'd be great. My Wi-Fi is always spotty, always. I totally relate to that. Cozy Studio says I'm biased. I love season 3 Simmons look. Yes, season 3 Simmons look is so good. Simmons is gorgeous in every season. Yes, Starling Violet. Yes, like every single season. I love like certain like attitudes. And I think I'm ranking like her confidence and her like attitudes in those seasons, really. But yeah, she looks gorgeous in every single season. Anyway, so welcome to It's So Funny. Oh, it's Chloe Bennett's birthday. My brain today is just all over the place because I have not been feeling good today at all. And then I just get so excited when I'm about to do these that my brain just is like, oh my God, what? And so, first of all, welcome to our Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 12 live watch party. Yay, applause. It's Chloe Bennett's birthday today, which is like the perfect day to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with other fans. Like, it's the perfect day for us all to hang out. It's perfect. Who plays Daisy Sky Johnson, for those who don't know? You all know. But today is the first after party. Today's Chloe Bennett's birthday. It's just a perfect day to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hopefully my weather does not crash everything. Yes, I already explained the after party on my Patreon. But yeah, let's get into season 1, episode 12. Alice says, honestly, I have been so tired. Recently, my brain is not working out. Yeah, I relate to that so much. I've been like shaking all day. Like I get tremors and seizures and stuff, so it's not that bad, but like I've been like shaking all day. I don't know what is going on. But, and then I got on here and I'm like, everything's good. I love this. Blaze says, OMG, it is. She's 33, time flies. I know. I cannot believe that she's 33 because I remember making her birthday edit, a birthday edit for Chloe Bennett when she turned 30 because she posted on her Instagram story that she's so excited to turn 30. And then I use that as the intro to the edit. So I remember her turning 30 and I'm posting about it on here or on my Instagram and TikTok. Or on my Instagram, because I don't even know if TikTok was there at that time. But yeah, so 33. I cannot believe she's 33. It's crazy. Sarah says, I love both Simmons and Daisy with the shoulder length hair. Yes, so do I. I made a collage on Pinterest with photos of all of their matching hairstyles throughout the show. That is adorable. I love that. I need to see that. Send that to me on Instagram or something or somewhere. Rennie, hi Rennie, I'm so happy you're here. Hi, how are you? We are about to start the episode. So I love this episode because our last live watch parties for episodes 1 through 11, so good. The last episode was so good. The magical place, oh my God. I love that episode so much because it's like Sky proves herself once again, and then her and May kind of like bond, and then Coulson gets saved, but then he finds out the truth about Tahiti, and now he's like, or the magical place, and he's like learning or like how to deal with that and stuff. And so this episode, it is called Seeds, and it focuses a lot on Fitzsimmons, and it introduces Don and Gil, played by Dylan Minnette. I don't really know how to say his last name, but I think it's Dylan. But yeah, so I think that episode is so good. It introduces Johnny Gill, and Sky finds out more about her past, and Coulson's dealing with his past. Like, oh my God, it's so good. Sarah says, can I send it to you on Pinterest? I'm following you, so that would be easiest. I haven't posted on Pinterest in so long, but yeah, you can do that. That'd be cool. Starling Violet says, I remember watching this episode with my dad, and we were both freaking out the whole time. This episode, literally, like this episode is so good. It was written by Jed and Monica, Jed Whedon and Monica, again, I don't remember how to say her last name, Owuzu-Breen is my best attempt, and directed by Kenneth Fink. So this is a great episode. I'm very excited about this. Sterling Violet says, and the Sky backstory we get in this episode drove me crazy. Yes, I love this episode. Oh my God, it's so exciting. I kept trying to, like, whenever I make the thumbnails for these live watch parties, I try to choose like the most memorable moments, obviously. And so I kept wanting to put Sky like crying and Coulson like holding her face. Oh my god, that's so sweet. They're so sweet, but I couldn't figure out a way to like edit it in with Fitzsimmons and everything. But anyways, so yes, are we ready to start the episode? How this works for anyone that's new. Hopefully you have episode 12 pulled up on another screen. I will say I have a clock that I will press when we press play. We will say 3, 2, 1, play, and then we'll click on play, and then we can talk about it in the chat the whole time. Sarah says, oh, oops, it says your settings are set up so you can't receive messages. Oh, on Pinterest? Okay, I thought you meant the live for a second. I was like, oh no. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll see if I can fix that. That my settings are set up so I can't receive messages. That's weird. I didn't even know that. That's funny. Is that why I never receive messages on Pinterest? That's funny. Okay, are we all ready? I'm gonna pull up. I have my earbuds. I remembered my earbuds and the clock this time. Alice says, I love this episode, but I will say it isn't my favorite to rewatch because I remember how being amazed the first time I watched it, and the second time it just wasn't as good. I love this episode. I definitely think it's kind of like a filler episode. Not really like a filler, but like, you know, it's like, it's not one of the main episodes, but I love the introduction and I love seeing the Academy. So good. Anyways, okay, everyone seems to say that they are ready. Let me pull this up real quick. And I think we are good to go. Oh, by the way, because I make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. merch and Marvel merch, I'm wearing my shirt that says Science Bee that Fitz says at the end of season 2. And I thought it was perfect for this because they go to the Academy and it's Science Bee. I think that's so funny. I love that so much, so I had to wear that. Okay, if we are all ready, yes, everyone's ready. Awesome. So let's click play, unplay, in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh god, mine is so loud. Wowza. Play. Okay, yes, everything's good. We have the clock. Oh my god, that is so gross. Are y'all seeing the Coulson and Tahiti flashback? That is so gross. Oh my god, that's so sad. The last episode. Oh my god, Rinny says, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave early again this Friday. Hopefully I'll be able to stay longer next Friday. I'm so happy you came and said hi. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you can stay longer next Friday. This is so fun. Oh, I'm on the previously on, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is on the previously on. Now we're at the Marvel flip. With the flip. But bye, Rennie. Thank you for coming. Sarah says, OMG, I love the Science Bee scene. Yeah, like literally. Now says Hosey City, I love seeing the Academy for the first time, but on rewatches, we just never get any more. I know, right? I wish that we got more of the Academy or more of like the S.H.I.E.L.D. bases. I love that this shows the Fitzsimmons side of all that. Starling Violet says, yes, I love your shirt. I have a Coulson Lives shirt that I love so much. That's awesome. That seems like antique or like vintage now. Like I really want to find one. Jeremy says, also on previously on the Blu-ray. Okay. They just said, yes, we've earned this. They're trying to get the girl to go in the pool. Dylan's character, Donnie Gill, is walking down the stairs. Hopefully we're all on the same wavelength. Now it's turning Frozen. Oh my god. These episodes in season 1 especially always start the way I least expect it to. I'm always like, I love that they used to have so many background, or like not background characters, but like day characters, like not main characters, but like I love that they used to tell different stories with this. It's so cool. This is terrifying. Can you imagine being in a pool and then just turning frozen and then you get stuck in it? I'm still confused on this whole thing. Like, did they mean for him to get stuck? Or did he think that he could get out of it fast enough? And that's Donnie being like, whoa, this is actually risky. Oh my god, the fact that we didn't know that they were at the S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy and then they put on the S.H.I.E.L.D. jacket and that's when we find out. That's so good. I love that. Oh, Coulson. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Sarah says, I just want to go to the Academy so bad. I just want to like visit like the Hogwarts houses or something. I feel like they're like the Hogwarts houses of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like I want to go just like go to their different places, academies. Oh, that's so creepy. she designed. And a delivery mechanism he invented. I always forget that they are the ones who invented that. Wow. I always forget that they're the ones who invented it, because Donnie and Seth knew that it would draw them back to the academy. Well, I've heard a lot about the academy. I love Sky. That is so funny about the academy. Jose Studio says they definitely meant for him to get stuck to throw them off their trail. Oh, true. That's true. Al says that girl can't miss in the starving game. Oh, that's funny. And is also friends with the girl who plays Agent 33. That's interesting. I did not know that. You learn something new every time you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Sarah says Johnny was testing it and was surprised that it worked, I think. Interesting. Oh, he was testing it like in the pool. That's interesting. Sarah says he didn't mean for people to be in the pool. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't catch that. I figured that they set that scene up for, I guess they did, but it could have been an accident too. That's crazy. I love seeing the other academies. It's so cool. The academy. I love how brilliant Fitzsimmons are, and I love that this episode really shows how brilliant they are and like how on a totally different wavelength or like level they are than everyone else. Agent Weaver! I love her, except for the real S.H.I.E.L.D. plot, but I love her. I love her so much. I think she's so cool. Al says she also in Switched at Birth and Good Trouble, which I've seen, LOL. Who is she in Good Trouble? Because I've seen some seasons of that. I haven't seen Switched at Birth yet, but I thought she looked familiar, but I couldn't figure out where I knew her from. Just a term. That's funny. Jose City says, Sarah, they said the device had been there for days, so they were waiting for the right moment to set it off, so I definitely think it was planned. Oh, yeah, probably. Starling Meadows says, the academy. Jonathan, hi, Jonathan. We are at 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Now 5 minutes and 38 seconds. This is the clock. Although, yeah, there we go. So we're just now getting to the Wall of Valor. I love this. But I'm so happy you're here, Jonathan. How are you? Oh my gosh, I love this. I love her. Oh my God. Because this is before Winter Soldier, right? Right? Because this is before S.H.I.E.L.D. falls. This is before Winter Soldier. So this is before Bucky Barnes comes back. So was this foreshadowing Bucky Barnes' return as the Winter Soldier? I've never really noticed that before. I just thought she was just like, yeah, Bucky Barnes, cool. Like, he's one of the Avengers. But he's not one of the Avengers yet. Oh my God. That is so interesting. I never knew how that like set up the mention of Bucky Barnes for him to come back as Winter Soldier. That's so cool. I love that. I love how diva Coulson's hand is. He's like, Sarah says the Starving Games is so funny. It's on YouTube if anyone hasn't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I didn't even know that it was like funny. That's funny. Josie Studio says just got to the Academy. Yeah, Jeremy says the S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy was filmed at College of the Canyons in Santa Clarita, California. That's cool. I didn't know that. I love that. I love parody movies. They're so good. Yes, I love seeing Fitzsimmons. I love seeing Fitzsimmons being popular. Like, that is the cutest thing in the whole world. Like, them being surrounded by people and being like, is it really them? Like, oh my God, I think it's them. Like, that is so cool for them because they totally don't get that credit on the bus or with the other members of the team. So I love that for them. Ward is a bad seed. Ward is a bad seed. Oh my God. The fact that he told Sky what a bad seed is and he is the bad seed. Oh, that's so good, Sarah. Starling Violet says, not Ward mansplaining bad people. Not Ward mansplaining bad people. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I love that May is like kind of getting, like she's trying to distract Coulson from his Tahiti scenario, but I love that she's also kind of digging into Sky's past because of how much she proved herself in the last episode whenever she saved Coulson and like literally proved herself to everyone. And so I love that May is now actually helping her a little bit. This is so cute. They're so popular. They're so awkward. They're so baby. There's no excuse. Sky's face, she's like, what the heck? They're funny? They're funny here? They're popular? They're funny? That's so funny. That's adorable. Jose City says, for real, LMAO, LMAO, you're so right. Yes, it's before Winter Soldier. Sarah says, Bucky. Starling Valley says, Bucky, my man. Jeremy says, the wall has Bucky on the wall for him dying in the first Avenger. Yeah, that's what I thought. Or, yeah, Captain America, the first Avenger. The Howling Commandos were operating under the SSR. Yeah, that's what I thought he was on there for. I just forgot he hadn't come back yet. That's crazy. And that this was foreshadowing that. That's awesome. For the first time. Starling Villa says, Winter Soldier is my fave Marvel movie. I rewatch it all the time. It's one of my top 3 favorites. I love it. That's why I love rewatching the last episodes of season 1. Yes. Love the last episodes of season 1. Jose City says, I think because Peggy founded S.H.I.E.L.D. and credited a lot of them to them in the war too. Yeah. Jonathan says, who uses Facebook anymore? I know. You can always tell how old a show is by the references of the social media that they are using. Like didn't Sky say MySpace or something one time? Oh God. This is so creepy. So like he did that on purpose? He had a lot of trust in Fitz and Simmons here. He had a lot of trust in them. He was about to die. I bet it was Seth's idea. I love this. I love how they all start working and move out of the way. Yes, Fitz. Yes, Fitz. I love how Ward isn't there to do it. So Fitz just like went in and started breaking the ice himself. I love that. That is so cute, actually. Fitz, talk to me. He just comes running to the room. Fitz, talk to me. That's actually adorable of Ward. If he wasn't evil. That would be such a cute, like, bromance thing. A brotherly thing to say. Like, Fitz, talk to me. Them all applauding it. Are you kidding me? So the girl, later on, she says that they're the ones who wanted Fitz to come. So, but is she looking down on them, like, mad all the time because she is, like, figuring out their plan? Because she's smart. If she's heard them talking about it before, she's got to know, like, catch on. Ian Quinn is always behind it. Ian Quinn sucks. I love how Sky is always the supportive one. Like the gentle one. The welcoming party, the welcome wagon. She's always the welcome wagon now. I think that's so cute. They're so nice. God. He's so nice. They're so nice. Sarah says his laugh. Yeah. I know. Fitz's laugh. I love how he laughs kind of like Sheldon Cooper on Big Bang Theory. Whenever he'll like tell a joke and then not do anything and then be like, I think that's so funny. I think that's so cute. It's probably a genius kind of laugh. Jeremy says they couldn't afford 2 podiums for them. Seriously. Like they're just like squeezed together in this one little podium. That's hilarious. I've never noticed that before. That they really couldn't afford 2 podiums? That's so funny. Al says, I had to read the book at some point, but I read it completely out of order. Half the time people think they're one person, LOL. Half the time they do think that Fitzsimmons is one person, so they probably got, although everyone there knows who Fitzsimmons is. That's so funny. Starling Violet says, I like to think that they are just standing next to each other, that they like standing next to each other. Yeah, that's so cute. Jonathan says, Ice Ice Baby. That's a way to look at that scene. Also, Sarah, I wanted to, yeah. Jose City says, hear me out. Fitz's voice when he says, smash the damn thing. True. I love that. I love that Fitz was literally like, you don't have to be a genius to figure this out. Smash it. Yeah, I love that Fitz is like, so like giving orders to Ward. I love Fitz giving orders to Ward. That's great. Blade says their speech mimics Mac and Fitz conversation in season 4 about building Ada and the framework and how science could be used for good or evil. Yes, I love that. That's so true. That's so cool. The two girls are just like, it's adorable. Oh my god, they're so in sync too. Like, I love how season 1 Skye and Simmons are also so in sync. It's so adorable. It's adorable. Sarah says, Alice, that is so chaotic and confusing. Alice says, throwback Friday when you were gonna do something stupid, at least he did it, knowing that the people most likely to be able to save him is there. That is true. That's true. Jeremy says, hold on, did I just see Skye's boot smashing the device, but Ward being the one making the movements for smashing it? That's interesting. I did not notice that at all. I'll need to go back at the end of this and rewatch that. Was that really her boot smashing it? That's so funny. I love that Fitz went to go check on him, even if Ward told him to. the way that Fitz stands with his like hands on his hips all the time. Like, that is the funniest thing in the world. That is one of my favorite Deke Shaw moments in season 7, I think, whenever Simmons doesn't remember Fitz and he like pretends to be Fitz by like, I don't want to knock anything off my things. Whenever he's like, do I look like Fitz now? I think that's the funniest reference ever Deke has ever made. Because like in this scene, Fitz does it, like Fitz was just doing it. It's so funny. This must be so refreshing for Donnie Gill to actually be around someone as smart as him. Jonathan said, did anyone mention it's Chloe Bennett's birthday today? Yes, we're obsessed with it. She's 33. How crazy is that? Like, that's insane. Sarah says, OMG, it is like the Sheldon laugh. Yeah. Starling Violet says, yes, we talked about it at the beginning. Yes, I love Chloe Bennett so much. So her birthday is like a national holiday for me. So. She's trying so hard to distract him from Tahiti. Jonathan says, awesome, I missed the beginning. Jose City says, Ward has them from time to time. LMAO Fitz. I know, I love how sassy they are when they're in like their home base or like their own natural like home. I love how she has thought this through, and I love how she's also thought it through for Coulson. She's so smart. Jonathan says, no wonder Ward betrayed them. They're always mocking him. Poor guy. Starling says, I love Skye and Simmons. Yes. Jeremy says, S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy's version of the bronze incoming. Oh, Al says, TB means to be fair, LOL. I did not know that, obviously. Oh my god, is this the part? Yeah, I did not know that meant to be fair. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, that's so sad. Because she's lying. She is literally still lying to Coulson, and she's like, do you believe me? And he's like, yes. Oh god, May, you lied a lot. Yeah. May knows that she's keeping the biggest thing from Coulson. Is this it? Her face. She's like, are you freaking kidding me? This is the timing of like, oh my god, that's the funniest thing in the world. Agent Ward and I are doing it. And he's like, got him. What? Whose timing is that bad? Oh my god, that is so funny. That makes me so happy. That was hilarious. Although it kind of sucks that May's keeping an even bigger secret from Coulson, and it just looked like she was like, okay, no secrets, I'll tell you the truth about me and Ward, but she's keeping a way bigger secret from him. I love May running. I love May running. She's so good. She's so badass. The way that she runs so powerfully and fast. Beat him up, May. Yes. Oh, he's good. Where has he been practicing for all these years? Didn't they say that he went missing 23 years ago? Oh god, that's gross. I guess if you learn it at the S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy, it's kind of in your bones, but still, to fight May? Crazy. The sound of Coulson raising the car, raising Lola. Oh, thank God. The fact that he knew. Oh, that really made Coulson be like, what? Blade says, thinking about the deleted scene with Elizabeth's real husband as Milton. Yes, I was gonna say, isn't this the episode with Agent... What was Zach's character's name in this? Agent Tad? Agent... something like that. That's so funny. Oh my god, this scene. Oh my god, we finally find out what happened. This is so sad. Gunshot wound to the neck. God, the S.H.I.E.L.D. guys people are really powerful. Oh my god, Coulson's realizing that he means Sky. That's so tragic for Sky. No wonder the girl was the 084. She had powers? What? What? Why don't I remember him saying she has powers? I remember him saying that she was special. I remember him saying that she was special or something, like an 084, an object of unknown origin. I do not remember him saying that she had powers. Why was I so shocked when she got powers in season 2? What? Wow. The fact that they all lost their lives or got tortured to protect Sky, and Sky grew up thinking no one cared about her. The fact that he's talking about Cal and Jiaying right here, oh my god, that they're a force to be reckoned with. This guy is awesome. Then maybe it was all worth it. I wish he came. How crazy would it have been if he came back later and met Sky? Oh my god, I wish he came back and met Sky in season 2 or 3 after she got her powers. How crazy would that be? Oh my god, I love that. Coulson's so nice. Oh my god. Whoa, that is a harsh thing to say. And they're like, yikes. We have her on our team. I don't like May trying to keep all these secrets from Sky. It's her life. It literally happened to her. They don't really have a right to keep that a secret from her, even if they're trying to protect her. I love how they have robot waiters. The robot was delivering the drinks. That's funny. I love how Sky is so brilliant with computer sciences that she literally got this guy at the academy to believe that she was a level 7 at the sandbox looking to recruit. Like, that is so crazy of her to be that smart. But someone at the academy. Alice says, Lola. I know, right? Sarah says, the scene with May and Coulson. I know. Sterling Bennett says, the fact that Fitz sees himself in Donnie and relates to him so much kills me. I know, because Donnie couldn't be saved by his friend. Like, Fitz obviously had Simmons at some point, but like the fact that he sees so much of himself in Donnie is so sad. And then the fact that Donnie turns out to not do the right thing, not be a bad person, but not do the right thing. So sad. Sarah says, I love May. I know. Jeremy says, Blade in the deleted scene, Simmons also gets her birthday wrong compared to what is on her ID. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Sarah says, the mom of the group. I know. That's so sad. Donnie was just taken advantage of. The way that Fitz was standing just now. Oh, poor Fitz. Oh my god. Poor Donnie and Fitz. At what? Donnie! That's so sad. When they said he was gifted, he said at what? Oh my god, poor Donnie. Donnie deserved better. Donnie deserved better. Donnie deserved better. If he had just gone with Fitz and told him everything, he could have prevented everything. Oh my god. Donnie's story reminds me a lot of like Aquila Amador, kinda, because she was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and then she got captured by Hydra and then just her life was ruined. So like it kind of reminds me of that. Like they were just S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. It's so sad. Al says May is such a mom. Yeah. Starling Violet says she's Mama May. Mama May. I love Mama May. Jose City says I'm tired of secrets. Oh, Coulson. Oh, Coulson. I'm tired of secrets. Oh, Coulson. Like you don't know what's ahead of you. Mother May, if you will. Yeah, that's funny. I love Ward, like, tricking her into opening up. Yeah. Sterling Beth says Ming Na Wen is the most badass of the badasses. I totally agree. Ming Na Wen is just so good. Everything she does is just amazing. See, this girl probably figured it out already. She probably figured it out. She's like each other. She totally knows. Oh, God. Donnie. Oh. Cozy City says the way the guy was running from, spoilers, Daisy's dad is the craziest part to me. Yes. Like, literally, he was running from Cal and Jiaying. Like, how crazy. Well, Cal mainly. Al says, Cal, my beloved. Cal, my beloved. What murder? That's so funny. I love Fitz figuring it out instantly. I also love that whenever Simmons was like, they staged the attacks, he knew exactly what she meant. He knew exactly who she was talking about. Oh, no. Oh, Fitz. Oh, Fitz is just trying to be a good person and just reason with him. He's like, this is very dangerous. Like, he doesn't want Donnie to get hurt. He doesn't want Donnie to get hurt. Seth, you suck. You suck. Poor Fitz. Oh my god, he just found someone that he can relate to, that he can mentor, and turns out he was making all the bad decisions. Or being manipulated into making all the bad decisions. Coulson not asking if Fitz is okay is like, he probably asked him on the phone or something. That was cold. Aw, Fitz still saying the best in Donnie even after everything. Starling Violet says, when I learned that Sky was an 084, I lost my damn mind. Literally. The fact that in the second episode, Coulson says an 084, kind of like you, an object of unknown origin, kind of like you. And then it turns out 10 episodes later that he was right. She was an 084 this entire time. Like, that's insane. That's such good foreshadowing. Jose City says, baby Sky couldn't catch a break. I know. Al says, I know, I love Cal so much, I feel so bad for him. I know. I feel bad for Cal and Jiaying. Jiaying made all the bad decisions at the end, but like, they were both hurt so much, and they were both good people at the beginning. It's so tragic. Starling Violet says he said if she had powers or something, so he didn't know. Interesting. He still said powers, so why were they so confused when she got powers? Wouldn't they have known this entire time? Coulson tried not to look at Sky because he knows that he would just blurt out everything. He feels so guilty. Sarah says, poor girl. Starling Violet says, I wanted him to meet her so badly. Oh, yeah, the agent? Same. That would have been so cool. That is one of, like, the biggest misses I think that they have, is not letting one of the agents who protected her meet her. That would have been so cool. Sarah says, Rio secretly follows Daisy. Agatha all along reference. Death follows her. Rio follows her. That's funny. Al says, okay, I'm so tired. I'm gonna be smart for once and sleep. LOL. Good night, all, and enjoyed the episode and after party, and I'll see you all next week. I'm so glad that you came, Alice. This is so fun. I love hanging out with you. Ian Quinn, you can go, like, go away. The fact that he misled the teenage boys or the kid, whatever, the students, and then he just turned the plane around. Oh my god. Yeah, good night, Alice. I'm so happy you came. Jose Studious is the way he says Simmons is smarter. My heart. I know. If it's saying technically Simmons is smarter. That's so sweet. I love that there was no reason for him to say that. Donnie didn't say that Fitz was definitively the smartest guy at the academy ever. He just was like defending, or not defending, but like bringing up Simmons. So cute. Hermes says Fitz must have severe back pain issues because he's always it's funny. Starling Violet says, I love a man who loves his wifey. His wife, yeah, literally. Like, he's just so in love that he has to bring Simmons up at every chance. This is so sad for Donnie. My god. Starling Violet says, I mean, they're not married yet, but still, he loves her so much. I know, it's so cute. Jonathan said, I wish Sarah Michelle Gellar appeared on the show as a level 7 agent who was friends with May. That would have been so cool. That would have been awesome. Blade says, Fitz can relate to having a terrible father. Yes, literally. Sarah says, Fitz's dad makes me so livid. Literally, like, oh my god, my hatred for him is so much. Fitz is so pure and sweet. He didn't deserve that. I know. I hate him so much. Charlene Violet says, I know, like, who could ever be mean to Fitz? I know. Like, oh my god. Every Disney kid's bedroom, LOL. It's funny. That's funny. Jose Studious says Fitz always getting knocked out. I know, and then later, in like a couple episodes, then Simmons or Coulson knocks him out with a fire extinguisher. Oh no, this scene! They teach manipulation at the academy, and he didn't have that as a red flag for S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, this is so sad. Oh my god. Sky knows. Sky knows. She's so brave. You may not like what you find, what you learn. It can't be worse than what I've imagined. Oh my god. Oh my god. God. my god. Sky just found out that a woman who was killed trying to protect her. Oh my god. The way that Coulson's voice fades out as he tells the story, and it cuts to Fitzsimmons and then back to Sky. This music is so like dangerous for the weather, but so tragic for Sky. It's so good. Sky! Sky! Chloe Bennett's acting in this episode. Oh my god. When Chloe Bennett cries, when Sky cries, I'm like, oh my god. Coulson, oh my god. Oh my god. Coulson trying to comfort her. And Sky, see, we think that Sky is just thinking that that's the most tragic, terrifying thing ever, and it is. But the fact that Sky was also turning it in her head into hope, or like positive in some way in that moment. God, I love her. Starling Violet says, I know Seth was his only friend, but I did not like him. I didn't like him either. He was only using Donnie because of his smarts. He was not his real friend, I don't think. I think that Donnie thought of Seth as his friend, but I don't think Seth felt the same way. Sarah said he got hit in the same spot that Simmons hit him with the fire extinguisher. True. Jeremy says the Fitz concussion counter for season 1 is through the roof. That's funny. Starling Violet says, I bet Fitz has a record number of concussions on the team. Seriously. The concussion counter is hilarious, Jeremy. Jose Studios says Ian Quinn can get absorbed by his greed, literally. Yeah, literally. And ego. And awfulery. Awfulery. Starling Violet says, I felt so fulfilled when May beat him up after he hurt Sky. I know. I was like, I've been waiting for this. And the way that May was like, you deserve to be hurt, not her. I was like, thank you, May. I love that scene from May because she hardly ever lets her wall down so much that she would be beating someone up out of revenge. Oh my God, I love that. I love that actress. I'm so glad she's in other things because I love her in this. The student. I can get there in the middle of a... As he closes the door. Yeah, I can't get there. I love that Ward moment. That's so cute. I love that May is so good at this. She's literally going into a, like, well, not hurricane. Hurricane, yeah, kind of. Jonathan said, poor Donnie in this show. I know. Sarah says, dude, the scene when Quinn aims at Daisy scared me so badly. I really thought we lost her. I know. Coulson. Sky has been through it today. God. And the fact that Coulson's still trying to, like, protect her and comfort her, even in this moment, is so sweet. He's thinking about her when they're trying to, like, save lives. It's crazy. Jose City says, it is. I know. That, oh my God, that line is horrible. It is so much worse. I know. It is. No, I know. That line of, I told you it can't be worse than what I've imagined. It is. Like, who came up with that? God. Oh, my poor baby, I know. Jonathan said, why is Clark so good at whispering sad news? True. Jose City says he has that comforting dad voice. I know. Her crying, the hand on her face. Oh, my Lord. I know. Sarah says they should have gotten under the truck. That's smart. Maybe. I guess. Because, yeah. Well, what if the truck, like, scooted over and then it crushed them? I don't know. I don't really know how you're supposed to do in that situation. This is so sad for Donnie. I don't really have much empathy for Seth. Well, he was just trying to make some money, actually. So I do have empathy for Seth, but way more for Donnie. Starling Bell says Coulson and Daisy, father-daughter rights. I know. Jose City says, I can't get there. Sarah says, oh, come on, Ward. Go out there. Give me your best shot. Sarah, that's so funny. Ward, I believe in you. You should go out into the middle of the hurricane. That'd be great for us. That's really funny, Sarah. Give it your best shot. Starling Violet says, May with her sunglasses being so nonchalant. I know, I love May so much. Jonathan said, good thing Garrett wasn't here. He hates Twisters. Bill Paxton wasn't Twisters. It's funny. Oh, Donnie. This is so sad because the real enemy, remember who the real enemy is. The real enemy here is Ian Quinn and Garrett. Like, it's the clairvoyant. It is Ian Quinn who tricked these kids. Like, even Seth was tricked. Even Seth was, like, promised all this money and glory if he made this machine for Ian Quinn for Garrett. So, like, that is so sad that they are literally the victims here. Like, Seth definitely manipulated Donnie and for his own benefit, but they were still the victims here. Oh my God, that's so sad. Again, May's sunglasses is so funny. Jose Studio says, and if he gets hit by a giant ball of ice, hail, oh shucks, too bad. I love how everyone here just wants Ward to like barge into the middle of a hurricane, and if he gets like hit with an ice hail, then that'd be great. Starling Violet says, yeah, what a shame that would be. Sarah says, the S.H.I.E.L.D. music, I know. Jeremy says, don't go outside, Fitz. Chances are you will get bonked in the head by a chunk of ice, literally. Like, with his odds? Yeah. What specifically? I love how Coulson totally knew what she was talking about. And he still was like, what specifically are you referring to? She's like, me and Ward. He's like, yeah, I heard. Oh my God, this is so sad. That's the thing about S.H.I.E.L.D. Shattered her world. Whoa. Oh my God. Her story ends here. I love how whenever Coulson was telling S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah, what a tragic life to live until she found out the truth. It was S.H.I.E.L.D. protecting her. That's what she took away. I've always wanted to make a t-shirt that said S.H.I.E.L.D. the family I've always had, or the family she's always had. I love that quote so much. The way that S.H.I.E.L.D. sees the best in everything. Ward, this is not a cute moment for you. Go back to S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, this poor girl. That poor woman who died saving her. What do you become? That is so... Isn't the episode where S.H.I.E.L.D. transforms with Terrigenesis and gets her powers, isn't that called What We Become or What They Become? It's one of those, right? The foreshadowing in the show is so good. Oh my God. I love how Coulson's supposed to be dead to the Avengers and he's telling every enemy out there who his name is and that he's alive and well. That's the funniest thing in the world. How the Avengers still don't know. So funny. Oh. Oh. Oh, Coulson, that was way creepier for Ian Quinn to say that than for you or your little courtesy call. Oh my God, that was so good. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my God. That ending. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has the most emotional, beautiful, I'm turning the clock off, endings. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. Starling Violet says, I live for Coulson's little smirk as that he does. I know, Clark Riggs. face is just so perfect for that role. I know, his little smirk, like his little dad jokes and then being like his little smirk is just the perfect thing ever. Josie Studio says, her story started here. I know. I know. Oh my God. How can she possibly be so optimistic? And you know that she said all that to him in that moment as she was crying. Like, it wasn't like she had time to think about it. It was that she heard the news, sobbed, and then twisted it and turned it into this positive, beautiful thing. Like, she's incredible. Sarah says she's so powerful and resilient in every way. Even before she gets her powers. Like, she has always been so powerful and resilient in every way. I love that. Jeremy says Sky seeing Sousa's name. Did we see his name? Or did she see his name? Like, was that just implied that she saw his name, or did we actually see his name? Because I did not notice that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I've seen people say before that he must have been on there, but I don't know if we actually saw it in the episode. Oh my God. That would, oh, the foreshadowing in the show is so good. Seeing Sousa's name, Josie Studio says the world is full of evil and death. Oh my God. I know. Jonathan says, Coulson, stop whispering. I can't take it. Literally. Sarah says, ew, not Ward ruining a nice moment. I know. I'm like, Ward, get out of the frame. Sky's having a cute moment here. Thank you. I still love that. Ward, if you want to go out into the middle of the hailing ice hurricane, you know, get out there, try it, do your best. Like, I believe in you. Go ahead. That's so funny. Oh my God. Josie Studio says being followed by a pan over to Ward. I know. Like the beautiful shot of Sky looking at the Wall of Valor or whatever it's called, and then it going over to Ward. Like, I'm like, oh. Like, that's so beautiful. Ward. Like, literally. It's like that TikTok audio where it's like, and all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice. I'm gonna make that edit. I'm gonna make that edit. I'm gonna make that edit. Like, anytime it like pans over to Ward, I'm just gonna make that edit. Like, that is so funny. And all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice. That's so accurate to how I feel every time I see Ward. Starling Violet says she manages to repair a little bit of mine because he lost his faith in humanity after they brought him back to life. Oh my God, you're so good. That's such a good note, that because he really did lose his faith in humanity and his like will to live, and when they brought him back, and Sky just repaired some of that. He really needed that right there in that moment. Sarah says, God, I hate Quinn. I know. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. He, not the victim. He's very much a narcissist, manipulator, abuser, criminal, like horrible, 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 horrible person. Jonathan said, how could anyone see Sousa's name in that, could anyone see Sousa's name in that scene with Sky? Jeremy says, no, we don't see his name. It's implied. Okay, it's implied. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Blade says Quinn's death by Gravitonium was too easy. Seriously, like, I wanted him to suffer a little bit more. Thank you. Could we do that, please? That's funny. I agree. It was a little too, like, I feel like the team should have been there to see it happen and appreciate it a little bit more, especially Sky, because it just happen in like a truck or something, or like some, like the Hydra base or something. God, Sky needed a little bit. Or Mike should have been, wait, how did Ian get offed again? Wasn't it like in a random truck that he just like got off? Like, I wish Mike could have seen, because he's the one that was controlling Mike technically, and he's the one who made like Mike do all those things. And so even though it was technically Garrett, you know? So yeah. No, we don't see his name. It's implied. Quinn's, yeah. Can you imagine? Very satisfying, I know. Josie City says, I bet when Coulson says the quote, the world is full of evil and death. Yeah. Josie City says, then the screen literally hovers over to Ward. Oh my God, I did not notice that. When Coulson's voiceover says, I thought you meant when it goes from Sky to Ward. Oh my God, when Coulson says the world is, oh, that is so good, Josie Studio. Oh my God. The world is full of evil and death. Ward. Oh my God, I need to rewatch that scene now. That's such good foreshadowing. How does this show have, this episode alone had like 50 different foreshadowings, 50 parallels. It's so good. That is hilarious. Evil and death. Ward. Jonathan says, I remember finishing season 7 and then watching this episode on my Blu-ray trying to see if Seuss's name was on the wall, but I couldn't make it out. That's so cute. I love that. Sarah says, yes. Jose City says, the foreshadowing. Sarah says, please make the edit of the agitating, grating voice. That's so funny. I will. Starling Bella says, yes, please make that edit. Oh, thank you, I will. Sarah says, if you change your Pinterest settings, I'll send you that pin. Yeah, I'll do that later tonight. If not, I can try to send it on Insta. Instagram is where I am on all the times, and I never go on Pinterest anyways, so it would be easier to send it on Insta, but you know, whatever works for you. I just want to see your little parallels of all their haircuts. It's so cute, and their styles and everything. Jeremy says, after credit scene in the truck. Oh, yes, after credit scene in the truck. I also hate that Ian Quinn just gets off in an after credit scene. I feel like that should have been a main plot somewhere. I feel like we should have actually seen what happened, and it should have been worse than just him getting absorbed by the gravitonium. Although, I do think that whenever, what was his name? I always forget his name. The guy who becomes gravitonium in the end, or not, the guy, it's like General Talbot. I always forget his name for some reason, because, yeah, whatever. But whenever General Talbot absorbs the gravitonium, doesn't that mean that Ian Quinn and the scientist guy from episode 3 have been stuck in there suffering this entire time, all these years, because he could like hear them fighting? So I think that that means that Ian Quinn was suffering all those years, which is great for me. Great for everyone. That's funny. Starling Bella says, wait, which episode? Jeremy says it's an episode in season 5. They used a scene shot for season 1 as a, they did. They used a scene shot that was meant to be for season 1 as an after credit scene. I did not know that. I thought that they just filmed something new. That's cool. I didn't know that. Sarah says, okay, I'll try it. And so that would be easier. I'm on there every day. Jose Cidia says, I wish they actually went more into the gravitonium and then being trapped in there, because it felt like a side plot, such a side plot in season 5, despite literally being half a season. I agree. I very much agree, because the gravitonium, like the whole Talbot turning evil thing, I hate, but like I wish that we would have seen more of the Ian Quinn and the scientist guy, I forgot his name, from episode 3, like being in there and fighting, and like what happened to them when Talbot got offed by Daisy? Like, I guess they went out to space with him and just got frozen too. Dr. Hall, thank you, Jose Cidia. Yes, Dr. Hall, yes. Franklin Hall, yeah, Dr. Franklin Hall. But yeah, that's really funny. I literally would love to have seen Ian Quinn offed by Mike, or I just love that Mike technically a little bit offs Garrett, because he was the main controller of all the people who went through that. So I love Mike literally, like whenever he saw Ace write on the screen, we're a team, what are we, we're a team. And then he like takes the armor and he points it at Garrett and then he lets it fly. I'm like, yes, Mike, yes. I love that so much. I love that scene so much. I'm like, thank you, Mike. Oh, Mike is so good. That scene alone, I was like cheering every single time. I can't wait to get to that scene. Jeremy says Ian Quinn now technically orbiting the sun. That could be true too. Okay, what was your favorite part of the episode? Because I think my favorite part of the entire episode was Coulson saying what Skye said about like turning it into hope and optimism and beauty and restoring his faith in humanity. I love that. Oh, the little parallel that I was trying to say was that whenever Coulson told Skye that he found something out about her past, she goes, tell me. And then whenever Coulson's telling May and about what Skye said, she goes, tell me. And I think that's such like mother, like daughter kind of thing. Like, I think that's such a cute parallel that they were both like, tell me. Like, I think they're so alike. It's so cute. Starling Bella says, I kind of like that no one saw him get off because he thrived off of attention and he died not mattering or being remembered by anyone. That is very insightful of you, Starling Violet. I love that, actually. Because if he wanted to be offed in a fancy way, he would have gotten his way if he had to be offed anyways. So like him just being like not remembered, not known about, like no one cares. Honestly, that's it's actually really good. I actually really love that. Jeremy says Fitzsimmons at the too small podium. Yeah, seriously. Jose Studio says mine is when Coulson tells her about it. It's just so raw and heartbreaking and beautiful. I know. Oh my God, that scene, especially when she like, you can see every single tear form in Sky's eyes, and then it actually starts pouring down her face, and then Coulson taking her like holding her head, like, and like trying to comfort her a little bit. Like, oh my God, that whole thing was so beautiful and amazing and raw and heartbreaking, just like you said. Sarah said Ward not wanting to go outside. I love that part so much. He's like, I can make it. I can't make it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. That is the funny, like, Ward never gets funny moments like that. Like, I thought that was hilarious. Also, whenever Ward was like, Fitz, talk to me, and Fitz was like, smash the damn thing. I love that entire scene so much. That's mine too. I also love the Coulson voiceover scene. Yes, love it. Blade says definitely the Coulson and Sky scene. I know. Oh my God. Like that, I consider that one. So like whenever Coulson was telling Sky and then telling May what Sky said, like all of that together was just the best part of that episode to me. I love that so much. So this is so fun. Next week, are we on tracks? Are we on the tracks episode? Oh my God. I love the tracks episode so freaking much. Next Friday, April 25th at 7 p.m. CST, same time, same place, we will be watching season 1, episode 13 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. called Tracks. Tracks is my favorite episode of season 1, I think. Or at least one of my top 3 episodes of season 1. Because I also love Turn, 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 and I love The Asset, the 3rd episode. I love those episodes so much. Yes, Tracks next week. I'm so ready. OMG, OMG, Tracks. Tracks, yes. Jose City says, wait, I might not be able to make it. No! No, I hope you can. Because Tracks is like somehow so hilarious. And then so action-packed, and then it has Stan Lee. Like, you're a prostitute? Plural? It's the funniest episode. And it's so action-packed, and I love the way that they tell the story of each character and what they're going through. That's the best thing ever. And then the plot twist cliffhanger at the end with Sky and Mike and Ian Quinn. Oh my God. Like, that episode is an emotional roller coaster, and I love every second of it. It's so, like, it's tragic at the end, but I love Sky pushing through, getting the door open, yelling, like, not really yelling, but like trying. And like, if she hadn't gotten the door open, Coulson probably wouldn't have seen it open, and he would have just walked right by. I mean, probably not, but it could have taken him longer to get to her. Like, she kind of saved herself a little bit. I love it so much. Sterling Fella says, I have something to look forward to. Yes. Blaze's Stan Lee cameo incoming. I love that so much. The way that I love that. I love how they paired so many different people with each other, like May and Ward, Sky and Fitz, Gemma and Coulson. I love the Gemma and Coulson pairing. They're adorable together. I love it so much. Jose City says, I'm gonna join on my phone in the middle of my plans. I don't care. I need this. I love that. I hope you do, because I'm really excited about that episode. It's so good. Starling Bella says, real. So Fair Jonathan says, I love the different perspectives. Yes, like the directing and the writing, how they figured that out, like time-wise, and like having everyone, it's so well thought out. Blade says Blade says the out of order timeline is done so well in Tracks. I agree. Sarah says Coulson finding her. Oh my God. And he's like, Simmons, get down here. And he's like, oh God, oh my God. That's so sad. I can't wait to cry next week. Something about this says, I was so confused when I watched it the first time. I know, right? It's so confusing when you watch it the first time, and then it all comes together with Sky being hurt at the end. Oh my God. Jose Studio says, as we round the bend. Oh my God. Oh my God. This season is so good. I cannot believe we're already on Tracks. I've been looking forward to Tracks since we watched the very first episode. I literally was like, I cannot wait to get to Tracks in season 1. So I'm so excited about this. So yes, thank you guys. Holy Cities is permanently engraved in my brain as we round the bend. Oh my God, that's so funny. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. We are going to go in about 5-10 minutes. Everyone who's a part of my Patreon will hang out in the Discord video chat for like 20 minutes, I guess, and talk about the episode we just watched. So I'm very excited for our live watch party, after party that we're about to have. But thank you so much to everyone who came and joined and watched this episode with me. I cannot wait for next week. Oh my God, that's so good. So yeah, I'm so happy that you all came. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, I'm gonna log off here then. Okay, thanks for hanging out. This is so fun. This is so fun. Okay, bye.